Hi, my name is Lauren Ballantoni, and this is my presentation on wireless emergency alerts. As students at Florida State, we've all experienced a form of wireless emergency alerts through the FSU Alert Program. But what exactly are WEAs? WEAs were created by direct result of Executive Order 13407 and complements the existing emergency alert system implemented by the Federal Communication Commission and FEMA. WEAs are a part of FEMA's Public Alert and Warning System. Simply stated, WEAs are alerts that smartphone users receive on their phone, almost like a text message. There are three different types of alerts: presidential alerts, imminent threat warnings, and amber alerts. Here are some specific characteristics of WEAs. WEAs are geographically targeted, meaning WEAs can be sent to users in a specified geographic location, no matter where the phone originates from. If you are in that area, you will receive the WEA. If your service provider supports WEAs, your smartphone will automatically receive WEAs. If you do not want to receive WEAs, users can change this in their settings, but you cannot opt out of presidential alerts. WEAs have a distinct sound and vibration, which repeats itself twice and should be able to wake most individuals from sleep. Each WEA is no more than 90 characters and includes event type or category, area affected, recommended action, expiration time, and the sending agency. The picture on the screen is an example of the notification of a WEA. How WEAs work. Simply put, messages are created by alert originators, which can be state and local public safety officials, the NWS, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, and the President. Once the AOs create the message, they send the message to FEMA, who disseminates the message to commercial mobile providers such as Verizon and T-Mobile. These CMSPs then deliver the message to their consumers. This is another graphic for how WEAs are sent. Once the public receives a WEA, they must take steps in response to them. These steps include believing that the warning is credible, confirming the threat, personalizing the threat, determining whether protective action is needed, and determining whether protection action is feasible. Users must also trust WEAs if they are going to take action. Some ways to build trust include checking sources, consulting other media sources, and the message content itself. With all technology, there are some barriers. As mentioned earlier, one barrier is that users have the option to disengage the imminent threat warning and amber alerts. Also, some carriers have not opted WEA services. About 50% of the carriers that cater to lower income families have not accepted WEAs. Demographic factors also are barriers to WEAs. One of these factors is age. The elderly population is least likely to own a cell phone, and if they do, most of the time they do not have a smartphone. Also, income affects whether or not an individual have the funds necessary to buy a smartphone. Language is another barrier. Most WEAs are sent in English, sometimes Spanish, but users whose first language isn't English or Spanish may not understand the alert. Lastly, individuals with visual or hearing disabilities may not be able to hear or see the alert, and therefore may not be able to respond accordingly. Here are some recommendations. AOs should be aware of different languages spoken and offer a link that will provide the alert in multiple languages. Research should also be conducted to fully understand the public's response to WEAs, how they perceive messages, and actions they may take. And these are my references. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on wireless emergency alerts and learned something new.